Hello Capricorn, welcome to my channel and thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I'd like to wish all of you a happy Halloween, and I'd also like to welcome Spirit into this reading and say thank you for the messages we are about to receive. This is a weekly reading for Capricorn from the 28th of October to the 3rd of November 2019. Please don't forget to watch your moon and rising sign for a more complete picture. If you'd like a personal reading, please go to my website, jessmud.co.uk, and book a reading. I've put the decks that I'm using in the description box, and I've put in links to Amazon and eBay, so please follow these links to view or to buy the decks. And don't forget to watch my videos on simple energy healing remedies, my deck walkthrough series, as well as my series on gemstones and crystals. You'll find those very, very interesting. So like, share, subscribe, leave me some comments if these messages resonate with you. Now, I'm starting off with the general energy read, and I'm going to be using the Mythical Goddess Tarot for that. And the first card you've got over here is the High Priestess. So this is about, this is the card influenced by the moon, and this is about going in within yourself and finding the answers within yourself. So you might be spending a lot of time by yourself. You might be even engaged in some sort of study or some kind of course at the moment. This card says don't listen to anybody. You've got to follow your own ideas and completely ignore what everybody else has got to say, because you have all the answers within yourself and you don't need to take any advice from anybody else. And this is also a card that counsels keep all your secrets, all your plans to yourself as well. Like I said, this is also the High Priestess is in charge of the keys of knowledge. So you have all that you need to make any kind of decision. Don't let other people's influences sway you over here. Now you've got the Maiden over here for clarity, so a truth coming in, some kind of message coming in over here. But this is also a card that tells you that you need to focus all your attention on whatever your goal is and move forward with it. With this is the page of, this is the Knight of Swords. So this is about, making a decision, information coming your way, making a decision and acting on it pretty quickly as well. So make sure you're focusing. This could even be some legal news that may be coming in for you there. But whatever news comes in, you will need to act on it, and act on it pretty quickly as well. Be very, very focused on that, whatever this news is, or focused on your goal as well. You've got the Virgo card over here, the Oracle card, which is the Hermit card, and this is talking about maybe you're doing some kind of further training, further learning, but this is also a card that is counseling for you to focus. So you've got to make up your mind, follow your own path, really follow your own ideas and focus on what you want, and exclude everybody else's criticisms. Anything that anybody's got to say, you've got to completely ignore it. You've got to think for yourself right now and act on whatever you want to do. So you are most important here. You've got the Alchemy card over here. So this is about you using all your experiences and working with all those experiences that you've learned. So you've learned quite a bit, and you've been applying them to your job, applying it to whatever it is you're doing at the moment, and you're working pretty hard as well. You've got the Criticism card over here. This is the Nine of Swords. So a lot of people have got a lot of nonsense to say. They've got a lot of crap. You can see a lot of lightning coming out of this person's mouth there. So people have got a lot to say about whatever you're doing. So you've got to completely ignore it. You've got Mars there in Gemini. Whatever they're saying is pretty nasty. They're trying to change you or sway you. Maybe you're not doing something according to the way they want you to do it. But this is a time for you to just ignore that criticism. It is stressing you out. You're not immune to their criticisms. You're losing sleep over it. You're thinking about it quite a bit. It's upsetting you quite a bit. So this is, with a High Priestess, it's time for you to take control. Make plans for the future and stop listening to whatever anybody's got to say, really. That's what these cards are saying. Now going to the future, you've got the Mother Perception over here. So this is the Queen of Cups. And this is about not letting anything anybody's got to say depress you. The Queen of Cups tends to be somebody who just allows people to get under her skin, and this is what you need to stop doing. You need to stop doing that completely. Put an end to that kind of emotional turmoil that you're going through and focus on yourself. And you've got the manipulation card over here, so just watch your finances. You might be going through a period where there's some kind of financial restriction, and you might be feeling a bit controlled in that situation, a feeling of lack, maybe feeling a little insecure as well at wherever you are. Money, the lack of finances is not allowing you to do the things that you want. So you are going through that period. Maybe this is the reason why you're feeling a little depressed. Just watch your finances. Don't overspend. Do a financial review. This is the most important thing. So when you're going through that Five of Pentacles energy, there's nothing you can really do about it, in the sense that, if these are factors, influences from beyond your control. You can see this hand's coming in with all this strings trying to manipulate you. There's nothing that you can do. These could be unforeseen expenses that come in. But what you can do is just make it a little less upsetting. Don't get depressed by it, but also don't allow it, to control your life. Keep aside finances, keep aside money. Try not to spend on things that you don't really need. So go back down to bare basics, and try to keep, whatever the impact is of that financial loss to a bare minimum by just watching how you're spending as well. This is, showing that there's a lot of control, manipulation coming in for you from factors that you can't really change, but you can just lessen the impact by not letting it get to you, and also just watching your finances very carefully. So those are the energies for that week. So I'm going to draw some cards from the Zombie Tarot, because this is Halloween. So let's see what's going on here. Okay, so you've got the Death card over here, and you've got the Justice card, as well as the card below it is the Five of Cups. So there's been a disappointment in for you there. There's a sense of loss. There's a sense of regret going through this lot of cards. It might have been a divorce that you went through. You've got the Justice card over there, and with this Five of Cups, it looks like there was some kind of relationship that you broke up or broke down. You're crying over it. You're thinking about it quite a bit and crying over it, and it could have been a legal ending to a situation. You could have even lost a job, and there could have been a loss of contract over there with that Justice card over there, and you've got the Death card over here. So this could have been a physical death of somebody, because you've got this woman sitting in the grave crying, and you've got the Death card over there. So something's ended, and there has been, or it could be, the person could still be alive, and this could have been a legal ending to a situation. Whatever's happened, there has been a complete ending of a cycle there. So something came very suddenly. This ending happened very suddenly. It had some legal implications. It's left you feeling very imbalanced as well with that Justice card. You can see these scales are tipped. You're thinking a lot about it. You've got heart versus head over there. So, you're feeling, a little bit out of sorts, really, with whatever had happened. And you're crying a lot about it as well. You may be left to deal as a single parent, looking after responsibilities, or you've been left by yourself and you're crying quite a bit. And the ending has been very sudden. It almost feels as though, you've lost somebody who's, it's like a limb, when you lose a hand or a leg, that kind of attachment, where it was a very, very close attachment to this person, and this person has gone. So this could have been an actual physical death, or it could have just been that you were so attached to this person and you feel that loss so deeply. It's almost as though you're going through a phase of mourning right now. Now, what's coming in for you there? You've got the Ace of Cups, so something brand new over there. So all this, you can see this woman's head full of sadness, and she's got anger, and there's a lot of emotions going through your mind right now that you're having to deal with. You're going to have to come to terms with it, think about it, maybe even seek counseling if you need to with that Ace of Cups and all these emotions going through. So getting back together, getting your balance back is very, very important. You are feeling a little overwhelmed there, so you might need to go and get some counseling or get some kind of advice. You've got the King of Cups, which usually is about some kind of medical intervention that you might need to seek. So if you've got any health problems, or if you're going through any emotional problems, you need to get some kind of counseling, or you need to even go and seek some kind of medical attention as well. Both these Cups cards talk about going and seeking advice, medical advice, and make sure that you don't let things lie. So if you're having any health issues, you need to sort that out as well. On the other hand, the King of Cups could be that there's somebody around you that is going to give you that advice, give you that help, because they're going to help you deal with whatever you have been going through as well. So whatever this death and ending is, whatever this loss is, it looks like there's somebody around you that's going to be quite supportive, that gives you that advice that allows you to move forward. If this is a work situation here, you might be starting a brand new job there, and maybe a new offer coming in as well with that King of Cups energy over there. And there might be some learning or training or teaching that is going on with that new job that you're going to be doing. Now in the past, you got the Four of Hazards there, which is the Four of Pentacles. You've been feeling very isolated, very alone, trying to protect whatever it is that you've worked for. Maybe people have been trying to take it from you as well. You're feeling a little paranoid as well with this Four of Hazards. You can see he's in the basement with all his cans of food over there. So you're hanging and clinging onto that past. So whatever this ending was, you're still clinging onto those memories. You're still clinging onto that. You're still expecting the worst case scenario. This man's expecting to go through a nuclear war, and maybe that's what you have been doing. You've been protecting yourself, trying to hang on to the things, and maybe that's not a good place to be right now. You've got the Three of Wands over there. So as far as your work situation goes, it looks like there are people around you that are going to be there to help you, lessen your burdens. You can see all these people working to break this cage down. So, it looks like there are people that are trying to approach you to get you out of the situation and trying to bring you into a phase where, you have more celebration in your life. So people are working in your favor. You're also working with a good group of people. If this is a job situation, they all will rally and band together with you to give you a helping hand. Maybe that's what they've been doing recently, and there's a lot more fun that they bring into your life. So don't isolate yourself. It looks like with this Four of Hazards, he's sitting all alone over there. People trying to break the windows to get into him, but he's just blocked everybody out. And maybe they've been going out of their way to get you involved with them. You can see they're trying to really ram this cage door down. So people are trying to get you back into the real world, or trying to get you back into a place where you can socialize with them, and you need to accept those offers that come in there. You've got the Five of Wands. Whatever you're dealing with, you're feeling very, very as though you're in the middle of a conflict situation here. You can see that Five of Wands there, people fighting, there's petty arguments going down over here. And also you're feeling very, very disempowered. You can see this man's got no feet. So it seems like whatever problems you've been going through, whatever situation you've been dealing with, you're not feeling on top of your game. You're having to deal with problems all the time. Maybe there's a lot of petty arguments. There's a lot of criticisms that are coming in. You're having to fight a lot of battles as well. And this has been playing on your mind. This is stressing you out as well, quite a bit. Now going to the future, you've got the Page of Swords. So watch out. There's somebody around you that's not really looking out for your best interests over here. You can see this child sneaking around with a hammer. Or with the axe, really, not a hammer. So there's somebody around you that is taking information from you, and they are manipulating it so that you look bad, or so that you look like you can't cope, or somebody's taking your situation and using it for their advantage. They're doing it behind your back, so be aware of that. So find the people that are actually going to be supportive of you, somebody that you can trust, because there's somebody around you that's causing a little bit of chaos, and they're doing it quite behind your back, and you're not even aware that they're doing it. So just watch out for that. You've got the Eight of Cups. So maybe the situation that you are in has not really been very, very good. You can see this Eight of Cups walking away from this, whatever's going on. So this could well be, this King of Cups could well be bringing in a new offer, and you starting off with a brand new job as well with that Ace of Cups, because it seems like you want to leave this situation behind. There's been a lot of drama, a lot of problems. You can see she's packed a bag and she's out in the car parks, it seems like you want to move away from whatever you've been going through as well. So you might be leaving an old job because of all the drama that's going on, because there seems to be a lot of conflict in that job as well, and it seems like you want to move away from it. You've got a decision to make over here, which pathway to go. One is direct, the other one is a little bit of a detour. So a big decision coming in for you there with that Two of Wands. There's some offer that's coming in. Maybe this King of Cups is not the only offer that comes in. It's a good offer, but it might not be the only offer that comes in, and you'll have to make some kind of decision. You're, pretty much the Hanged Man, not knowing what to do right now, feeling a bit, feeling as though you really don't know what to do. You're feeling a bit stuck there as well. So, very, very undecided at the moment. So going into the future and the final outcome, you've got the Queen of Swords, the Ten of Cups, and Seven of Hazards. So the Queen of Swords is having to stand up for yourself. If you're going through legal issues, you need to defend yourself as well. This is independent thinking, and don't let anybody get under your skin. So whatever criticism that is coming your way, you need to really shoot them down. Show them that you're made of very, very stern stuff. Because this little old lady's got this big machine gun. So don't let anybody walk all over you with that Queen of Cups. And it looks like you're waiting for something to come in as well. There's an ending coming in over there with that Ten of Cups. So you're going to be leaving the drama behind and moving on to something new. So breaking off all this association, all these people that are giving you a lot of grief, it looks like you're going to leave them behind. And maybe even go overseas, because this man's swimming over the sea to get to a point of safety and go and buy a new home there as well. So I think it looks like you're going to be leaving this old situation and moving on, and whatever comes in is going to be better. This is about putting out a lot of feelers, so explore every option. This is the Seven of Hazards, the Seven of Pentacles. There's a lot of things coming your way. You're going to have a lot of options available, a lot of jobs available for you to consider. You need to decide where you want to invest your efforts in, and you are very skilled at what you do as well. There might be something overseas that you have to do, something that involves a lot of communication and a lot of networking, maybe over the internet as well. And you're very, very highly skilled, very, very technical job is what you're doing at the moment. But you're going to have to decide what you want to do. So make up your mind, pick something and go for it, really. It looks like you're going to be leaving this job behind, whatever it is, making your decision and moving on, really. Because somebody around you is not very nice at all with that it's a sneaky kind of a person, sneaky energy. So I'm just going to draw some cards from the Think and Grow Rich deck, and this is just part of the Oracle read. Okay, the two cards that came is Willpower, and it says an unsettled mind is helpless. Indecision makes an individual unsettled. Most individuals lack willpower to reach decisions promptly and to stand by them after they have been made, even during normal business conditions. So you need to have willpower, and you need to make a decision, really. Don't be indecisive, because that takes your power away. And potential power is knowledge is the only potential power. It becomes power only when and if it is organized into definite plans of action and directed to a definite end. So you need to make a plan, you need to direct it, you need to focus, and you need to use all your skills in order for you to make this decision as well. And then you have a lot of power in your hands. So you are quite a powerful person, but you need to make a plan. Sit down, make some plans, get organized, really, and start putting your plans into action. And have the willpower to do it as well. Don't put it off. Don't be deterred by what people have got to say. I'm going to draw some cards from the Wolf pack for the Oracle read. So the first card is the Entrapment card. You may feel trapped by a person, career, or money, or children. You may also feel that things are closing in around you. This will end within 9 months. Planning is needed. So you are called upon to start making plans. All of this will come to an end. In 9 months' time, you will be out doing something completely different. So all of this is going to end, but you need to make plans for the future. This is very, very important. And the second card is Temporary Situation. What is happening in your life at this time is only a temporary situation, and you have difficulty seeing a solution. Be strong, have faith, knowing the sun will come out tomorrow. So, things are going to look up for you, but and you need to know this is not going to last forever. This too shall pass, and you'll be able to move on. And the last card is Hidden Forces. For the next 11 months, hidden forces are at work for you. Writing, publishing, marriage, investments, or career. This is a time when the plans are needed. Travel, destiny. So all these cards and everything basically in the spread is showing that you need to start planning ahead. Make your plans and follow your plans, because this is the thing that's going to free you from the situation. And don't be deterred by anybody else. Watch out, watch your back really, and know that all of this is going to come to an end pretty soon. So whatever you're feeling restricted by, even with this hangman, it's almost feeling stuck in the situation. He's almost walled in by these two buildings, people expecting and demanding things, these hands reaching up for him. You need to know that if you make plans and apply your power to it, willpower and potential power, you're going to come up trumps, and start looking for other options as well, looking for other sources of income as well. That might be the way you're going to be able to get yourself out of this situation. So I hope this reading has resonated with you. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and leave me some comments if it hasn't. Thank you so much for watching. Take care now. Goodbye.